relaxing on the couch. AEW Review. Today it is November 27th, the day before Thanksgiving. How are you guys? How are you guys? I just got my teeth whitened today. A little in, not pain, but a little irritated my teeth, so I may be a little bit dry, but AEW was tonight. AEW was tonight. I want to say some things off the bat. I did not like how. Hey, how are you, Anthony? How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. How are you? What are you still on 2007? Hopefully your Thanksgiving as well as goes well. Um, I hope all is well. What I was saying is some highlights I want to say was Ricochet, of course. Claudia defeating Ricochet, finisher move, a clothesline, a little shocking. It was a little shocking to see that. Let me turn this down. Was a little shocking to see that Mercedes Monet and Kamille. It looks like Kamille was going to get fired basically, but Kamille did decline. What is this? I don't want to update this iPad. Let me get these notes. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so it won't even let me go. Let's see what you're saying. I'm going to see Wicked. I'm still. Oh, so okay. So you still are on that. Okay. And okay, so Wicked. That's the one with Ariana, correct? Ariana Grande. We have that tournament going on. We did see, of course, we saw Chris Jericho today, but we did have that tournament going on. So let's talk about it. They were in Chicago. They were in Chicago, which is a wrestling city at this point. A lot of people like wrestling when they're in Chicago. So I felt like the crowd was alive. There were times where the crowd was doing stuff, even though there was really nothing going on action wise. It was just a lot of back and forth. We did see the crowd trying to hype up the match. That we did see the crowd trying to make the match more exciting than what it was. So seeing the crowd tonight, it was good. They did play a part. Oh, okay. So you are taking a break. Okay, okay. And are you excited to watch Wicked? Okay, it's good to see that we had a wrestling show before Thanksgiving. It's always good to see that around the holidays, something to watch at least, right? We have the Hurt Syndicate. What do we think about the Hurt Syndicate? Are they somebody that are they the same as the Hurt Business? Do we still like them? Are we kind of over them? It's not like they used to be. Are they missing what's his name? Cedric Alexander. I know some people are fans of his, just in general. Do you feel like he is missing part of the Hurt Syndicated? MVP, but Montel Vontarius. He is a good speaking piece of the group, I would say. He is the one that likes to do the talking on their behalf and does all the promos usually. A lot of people, for some odd reason on X, think that he's going to return wrestling wise. I don't know why they would assume that. He does most of the talking, and I even think he walks with a cane half the time. So no, I don't think that MVP is trying to get back in the wrestling ring in AEW. We have Mark Briscoe versus Shelton Benjamin, which Shelton Benjamin does look good. I do like my favorite move of Shelton Benjamin is when he runs onto the top rope and then does that arm drag when they're on the top turnbuckle. He does that quick jump on the turnbuckle and then does an arm drag off the turnbuckle. That is my favorite move from him. So I was glad to see that today. Um, he did win. He beat Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe did a good job today, but he didn't win. He didn't win. Mark Briscoe lost to Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin again is being shown as a dominant force. I don't think he would have gotten that really if he was still in WWE. I don't think that they were doing much with Shelton Benjamin. So good to see that he is a threat in AEW per se. Mark Briscoe losing, he really has nothing to be ashamed of. Again, it was a good match, but Mark Briscoe can bounce back from this. It isn't the last of his career. Okay, that was the last thing you said. And is there a reason why you're taking a break? It seems like you've been on this for 3 weeks now. Are you taking a break in general with writing, or are you taking a break with 2007? Just wanted clarity. Mm. We did see Tony and Mercedes Monet. She did have an interview. Mercedes Monet, a lot of people are calling her played out at this point. You know, she is my favorite female wrestler. So I do like her, of course, Mercedes Monet. I think she did a great with Chris Stanlander. They are talking about her and Chris's match from Full Gear and even calling it Women's Wrestling Match of the Year. I don't know what's next for Mercedes Monet. I don't know if she's going to have a threat sooner than later. We do know that her and Kamille are now maybe going to feud, but I don't know. They may feud. Her and Kamille. This may be another person for her championship reign. Her and Kamille, but we shall see what happens with that. Kamille did have some, and I don't want to say offense, but she did stand up to Mercedes and asked her if she was stupid or dumb. So this is showing for the first time that Kamille is no longer just being a lackey. Kamille is no longer just being someone that likes to listen and take orders. Kamille is actually someone that is tired of this. And by the way, if you have not, please like this video. It does help. Please like this video. But Chris Jericho versus Tomahawk is for that Ring of Honor championship. Sometimes I wonder why they keep bringing that Ring of Honor stuff onto AEW when Ring of Honor has its own show and even its own network. So I'm just a little confused when they like to keep involving Ring of Honor into AEW. Maybe AEW is trying to help Ring of Honor get a TV deal, and that's why they have Chris Jericho as the champion. That is what I'm assuming. Those are my assumptions at this point. That the reason you have Chris Jericho being that Ring of Honor champion is because you're trying to shop for a TV deal for Ring of Honor. And what better way to have a champion that is well known like Chris Jericho? So maybe that's why they keep involving them in AEW television, because they want Ring of Honor to get their own TV deal. But we did see Chris Jericho defend that championship belt. Mm, I don't know what to say really. He did win. Chris Jericho did retain his title. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see this. Hey, Joe Black. AEW is booty. Hello, we're doing a review on tonight's. Did you watch? Uh, I don't really think you did with that comment, or were you once a longtime fan of AEW and you no longer like it due to the current state? German Shepherds, do you support Therans? How are you, by the way? Nice to meet you, first and foremost. German Shepherds, how are you? It is Wednesday before our holiday. Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm glad to see that. Did you watch AEW tonight? That is what we're talking about. We're talking about AEW Dynamite here. How are you? My name is Markel. If you have not liked this video, but thank you for your comments. I'm glad to see you're doing good. Any holiday plans? And Joe, yeah, I see you don't like AEW. And Anthony, hopefully you get back to writing soon. I know this is a project you really were looking forward to. What else was I talking about? Chris Jericho, he retains. Not really a surprise if you really thought that Chris Jericho was going to lose his title on an AEW TV show. Not really. I would think he would lose it on a Ring of Honor TV show. We did see Adam Page. Adam Page and his interview skills and his promos is okay to me. I feel like Adam Page, he is best when he is actually wrestling. I don't think that the promo skills and all that is his best characteristics, to be honest. His promo skills is okay, but it's not something that I want to sit for 5 minutes and listen to. So I'd rather see him wrestle, but we did see him talk. We did have Claudia versus Ricochet, which was a good match. There were some parts, even though I'm a huge Ricochet fan, where it kind of was like, was that an accident? Or kind of was like, was that supposed to happen? So there were some spots that didn't look too great. But at the end of the day, the crowd was still into it. Um, the ending was a little shocking to see Claudia win by a clothesline with Ricochet. I hate when they have these big matches or these long, great matches. I wouldn't say this is like the greatest match, but it was a competitive match. So for a competitive match to end with a clothesline, maybe it does make sense storyline wise and wrestling wise. They were just too exhausted, and the clothesline was the last thing for Ricochet, and he couldn't kick out. And they kept on saying on commentary how Ricochet ran back into the ring. So maybe that is their excuse on why Ricochet couldn't kick out of a clothesline, because he was already downed and bad from what happened outside the ring, but still, a clothesline, he was better off just doing a roll up, and that could have been a little bit more believable. He was trying to run back in the ring after being injured or very badly damaged, and then he got schoolboyed, and that was 1, 2, 3 instead of a damn clothesline. I don't know. I don't know. That clothesline, it just didn't sit well with me. So it looks like Claudio has 3 points. They kept on talking about last year, so it seems like he and Brian Danielson could have tied last year, or he even could have almost beat Brian Danielson for that tournament. So we'll see what happens this year, but we do already see that this is a conversation and something they want to remind us as fans. So I wouldn't be surprised if Claudia wins it. Okay. We did see what else did we see? We did see who was that got attacked? Someone got attacked by what's his name? Oh, where is this at? Now this was before the match, wasn't this? Where someone got attacked? Jay White. I was about to say, I'm going out of order. I do remember someone did get attacked. It was Jay White. He got attacked and was put asleep by what's her name? That used to be part of Ronda Rousey's group. Sharina, what's her name? Marina. I'm so sorry to get that girl's name mixed up. I was close though. Marina is the one that kind of put him asleep. Basically, what happens is Jay White was getting the best of that bad faction until what's his name got involved. The champion got involved, but it was just a lot going on, to be honest. I kind of was like, they're still doing this. We did see Willer. We did see John Moxley. I'm still trying to feel or recall where he even came from. I think he was on the side of the. I guess he was in the audience the whole time, because what happened was is Jay White was getting the best of all the faction. And Maria, she even tried to attack Jay White with the briefcase, and he did get one over by her by grabbing it and almost attacking her and about to do his finisher to her. But that's when out of the blue or out of nowhere, John Moxley came, the champion. John Moxley came and attacked him. Jay White, and that was the end of it. And that's when Marina put him in that submission lock, and that's when they all attacked him. Um, some people are saying they're a little confused in where the storyline is going. I do know some people are confused with that. I just like that there is a heel faction finally dominating a company. So I do like this for now. They may have to change it up a bit, but they are doing things such as backstage stuff, such as the car and almost running them over. But we should see. I already see people are getting tired of it. We did see the best friends, and we saw what Kyle O'Reilly. We saw Adam Page. We saw all of them doing a promo thing in the ring. Basically, to summarize it, just talking promos and talking to each other. We did see MJF. They were calling MJF a coward, Adam Cole especially. That's when MJF appeared on the TV, the monitor, and was talking shit and doing his little. I think he was on the piano, just doing a lot of talking. So maybe we will see Adam Cole versus MJF soon. Um, I don't know. It sucks what happened to. There's so many people involved in this. That's why I have to keep on thinking of who I'm trying to talk about because so many people was involved in this segment. But it's sad what happened with the gang up with Jay White. But Adam Cole, I don't know. Some people talk about his size, but every time he does his entrance, everyone screams it. So and screams and interacts with him. So I think he's gonna get a push. I'm tired of him being part of this same storyline. I'm hoping that he'll be a part of different storylines or talk to other people. But we shall see what happens with Adam Cole. We did have Jamie Hayter who got a nice reaction versus Queen Amata, which she also got a reaction as well. We all know that Jamie Hayter is the one that got over Queen. Queen Amata is good. I did see her before live at AAW Pro in Chicago, ironically. Well, you know, I live in Michigan, so Chicago is not it's just a 4.5 hour drive, 1.5 hour plane ride. If that, it's probably only an hour, and it's usually a 5 hour Amtrak. If you want to take the tram, you can take the Amtrak, and that'll be 5 hours. So again, Chicago is not that far, but I did see Queen, the Queen. That's what I'll call her because I do like her a lot. Amada. She was good at AAW. She did get a nice reaction in real life, so she did look good in real life. But Jamie Hayter is who they are pushing right now. Jamie Hayter is who they are pushing right now. Queen will get her time. She will most definitely get her time. She does have an aura around her. She does have that spunk, Queen Amada. So I am very confident she will have her time. We have Brody King versus Darby Allin, which I feel like we've seen this before a bunch of times where Brody King has defeated him. Darby Allin's not really a fair match. I was doing the survey. It's not very surprising. Darby Allin, I don't even know if this tournament is really important to his character wise. I do know his character is all over the place and he likes to be extreme, but something they have to do with Darby and his character is try to make it seem like he cares about something. It just seems like his life is on the edge. He's very risky. He wants to try new things, but sometimes they need to make it seem like he's very serious about something and something is very meaningful to him. So him losing is not a shock. I mean, the size difference alone did you not see it? But we'll see what happens. But AEW out of 10, I would give it 7.8. Well, no, I'll give it an 8.1. An 8.1 out of 10. I would give it a nice C plus B minus rating. Um, it was an all right show. Oh, Melissa, I'm actually headed off. I just did the full review of AEW. I can message you maybe if you want, but I hope all is well. But AEW was all right. Again, I would give it a C minus, well, B minus C plus rating. Um, the highlights would be this is a 20-minute review. I just did for 20 minutes. So thank you those that commented before, but I don't know what they could change. It's I don't think change can just happen overnight. I think it gradually needs to happen. I don't know if the momentum died when CM Punk left the company. Something needs to change because AEW is a good product. They have some good stars. AEW. I don't know what it's lacking at this point. Because a lot of people at this point don't even want to watch the show anymore. So I don't know if it's storyline wise. I don't know if it's production wise. I don't know if it's drama wise. I used to say last year all this backstage drama with AEW would kind of turn people off. So I don't know what it is at this point, why nobody wants to watch that show really, and why they're losing viewers. But something needs to change. But this show tonight was good, y'all. Thank you, YouTube. On TikTok, Markel's World, YouTube, Markel's World. I post at least 3 times a week on both platforms, Wrestling News and My Life. I go live at least once on YouTube and my page, Pro Wrestling Tea, a Facebook group. But I'm gonna get off of here. You guys will see another video from me this week. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys don't even celebrate the holidays, hopefully you guys are off and can just have another relaxing day. But thank you so much for the support. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.